What is up everyone who's living? My name is whitelisted and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. Friends, in the last episode we have delivered the first ever delivery of the Truly Bedrock bulk ship company, and today I was hoping to do even more of that, to get more on the way and finally build up the infrastructure so necessary for our purposes. Are you kidding me with this? How? Where from? Per quoi? I am befuddled. There is not is the door in place? The door is in place. He's not really like in any corners through which the zombies could get him. I'm sorry, this was supposed to be my villager who like I used to infinite pickaxes, and he... How? You know what? There you go. If this doesn't do it, I don't know what the issue is. Right, Greffery. Here you go. Here, take your medicine and stay this time around. I implore you. I employ you, even. Just kidding, you're not getting paid. Well, it's our lucky day anyway, because Greffery over here is about ready to start offering us pickaxes for... Okay, at this point, really discounted prices. Oh my god. This poor villager just got completely devoured into submission. I'm so sad for him. Okay, gimme. Now, we're set for diamond pickaxes for quite some time. And it's lucky we are, because today's project is basically undoable without one. You see, friends, do you wanna know what I've been doing in between the videos for like quite a few hours? That's right, building that there bridge, because I'm freaking tired of jumping across freaking mountains all the time. It is incredibly infuriating, and much as I love the current, you know, terrain here on Minecraft, I really hate actually having to navigate it. And you know, that's gonna happen when one of your bases is all the way down here, another is all the way down here, and your one that you actually want to kind of live out of, and the one you actually want to walk on today is... give me a moment. All the way here! Like, almost 1,000 blocks away! You gotta understand, this place, this spot is actually incredibly cool and useful. Because you see, that way is Foxy's base. That way is Jesse's base, and I'm pretty sure that way is Liara's base. So this is a very popular area with also Mr. Beatstone somewhere around there-ish. I have every single reason to want to base in here, especially when my entire point is I want a distribution company. It helps to have my office in the middle of everybody else's enterprise. The problem with that is I don't want to lug around for half an hour every single time I want to go home. And I mean, I see how there's a very simple solution to that. It's like, just get an elytra, you weirdo, and I will, eventually. But today I think we'll make something more substantial and more helpful to the rest of the server. You see, this Truly Bedrock season has been out for a couple of weeks now, and yet... our nether hub is absolute freaking garbage! What is this? What is any of this? How are you supposed to navigate it? What is any of the... What? This is what our spawn portal looks like. This is how trash we are. What is this spaghetti? We're professional Minecrafters here. Look, I get it. This is a basalt delta, it's magma cube and gust biome. Nobody wants to build here or do anything. But come the freak on! And there's a warped wood forest biome like 10 blocks away. Why couldn't we have you? So, point is, it's about time that somebody came in and freaking fixed all of this, because this is just embarrassing. Establish a little bit more of an expansive nether tunnel, pattern, maybe plop down some portals that are actually usable, and, you know, potentially try and get people to pay for me doing that? Question mark? I mean, look, back on season 2 was the last time I did a nether hub for Truly Bedrock, and that was a lot of fun. We hid from the moon in there. I should be able to, you know, convince people that this thing is gonna crash again and they'll need my bunker security measures. So today's LowXP is doing a nether hub for Truly Bedrock. Tomorrow he'll come to your house and steal all your valuables. So we have one portal down there, and we have one portal down here. And please ignore the portal that Gru already has installed. I will be getting rid of this. Like, honestly, I think just that area is much more picturesque, and honestly, that one is already populated. We gotta move it a little bit. Now we just need to link this up to corresponding portals in the nether, and then build one building out there, one building out there, and in case whatever distance we have between them in the nether. Yeah, I forgot how fast the work piles up with, you know, any sort of a nether habios project. Oh well, it's gonna be worth it, promise. That was not a creeper explosion, you saw nothing, that was how that area already generated. So, after quite a few deaths and a lot of swearing in Russian, here's the overall situation. I'm pretty sure this one leads to spawn, this one leads to the Chaos Hill, and anything in between is basically a nightmare. Oh my lord, this platform is filled with magma cubes so fast once you log in. So that's one extra task that we have to consider when walking with this. You see, we are in a magma cube biome. This is gonna be quite dangerous unless we also figure out a way to spawn-proof this. Ghasts are actually almost dealt with by just being so close to this giant pool of lava. They have nowhere to spawn. Magma cubes, however, are absolutely gonna love this area that I created. I mean, they're spawning on here a little bit more rarer because there are plenty of spaces for them to spawn under. Look at this, it's like a land shark. It's like a tremor. Freaking graboid from underneath. I made it worse, I made it worse, I made it worse! Okay, so what we have here is a, like, I wanna say 50 by 50 platform, currently functioning as a magma cube spawning ground. Basically, we figured that our bases are very close together for now, so the spawn cycle, the spawn circle for the nether portals, for the nether hub, needs to be 100 by 100 or so. And starting with this quarter was probably a freaking mistake, judging by my current surroundings. Oh my god, please stop killing me. And yeah, preventing ghasts from spawning is gonna be fairly easy, preventing magma cubes though, not so much. And that's another whole issue with preventing the spawns, and that is that, well, my friends, I actually had like an idea, I actually had like a dream, you can say. I had like a vision for this area. I've thought to myself, look at all this ash floating in the air. What does it remind you of? Doesn't it look a little bit like snow? I thought to myself, maybe, just maybe, I could build myself a nice little cozy winter cabin over there to kind of represent the spawn area, because that's what our spawn area kind of looks like with the chaos kill and whatnot. And would you look at that, turns out that snow layers don't prevent spawning, so that entire plan got kibosh put on it. So we're not gonna design anything that impressive for the rest of the nether hub today. We're just gonna cover the area between the two portals I installed, and maybe just make sure that the rest of the area is not, you know, spawnable, because this is currently completely ridiculous. So a hilarious side effect of me working on this project today is that I apparently accidentally cut off that craft from his access to the spawn. The poor guy lives like 800 blocks or some crap like that away from the area, and had to make this entire line over the lava level back to where my portal is, instead of this noodle up there. Now, needless to say, I will actually be walking eventually on a tunnel back to that craft, but that's just the thing though. I can't really start with it, unfortunately. What I need to start with is the portals that are in the immediate vicinity, and those are, at the moment, the portal to Foxy Not Tail, the portal to spawn, and portal to, you know, not spawn to the Chaos Kill. And this also exposed another issue with the current situation, because my plan originally was to cover an entire 100 by 100 area around spawn portal in, yeah, slabs, and that's just not happening anytime soon, because for one, I ain't got that kind of material right now on me. Just not enough materials. And for two, it's freaking impossible to do because slimes, or rather magma cubes, everywhere, and they do this to me constantly. So with safety now being basically a priority for me, I decided that we're gonna go for some sort of enclosed quarters instead of more open floor plan. And yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more cumbersome to add some sort of new rooms to it to lead to everybody else's portal. However, I'm gonna have to deal with that when that problem comes. First and foremost, I'm gonna establish some sort of vague floor plan for whatever corridor we're gonna make. And with that being decided, obviously there's another issue, and that is we need to decide what kind of theme or what kind of a decorum we're gonna go for. And that's when it struck me. Today I was hoping to work on the proper headquarters for my facilities. Some sort of area for me to make screamcopters at or store and sell my merchandise out of. And that's when I realized, let's just make the nether hub into that. Seriously though, nether hub is basically just a room that everybody is gonna constantly go through. And foot traffic is something that businesses really do need. It's gonna be really cool having people just go into the nether and instantly appear at my shop just as a process of them going from one place to another. So I think we found our little calling down here. We just need to make sure that I can actually build it and not die to magma creams. Ghasts dying, I'm okay to. Like, I'm okay to die to ghasts. Those are fun. So, fun fact, every time you die on Truly Bedrock, you are given one of your own head. I died a whole freaking lot. Quick check-in with the villager. Villager is still there. Yeah, you stay there. You stay alive. On the upside though, we actually did get quite a bit accomplished down there in the nether. Check this out. Yeah, it's just a tunnel. It's a tunnel, like in a woodland mansion a little bit, like that's what I was going for. I actually do want to maybe potentially add some windows and whatnot, but I also want to add some windows into little compartments here and there. One around here, for example, and just, have a little bit of an armor stand of Zloy standing around here, offering the wares, of which I have many. Also, what's really cool is I actually did manage to do basically like a 50 by 100 or so flat area made out of slabs, so no magma cubes should be spawning on them. They are, however, able to track a player from a mile away. So they spawn on all of these hills and jump down and then kill me. In the meantime, however, if anyone wants to join the Nether Habios project and introduce their own market stalls to the sides of the tunnel, well, they're more than welcome to. There's a flat platform for them, so they can easily put down their own portal. Make no mistake, I pretend to be all like high and mighty and all like self-centered. But in reality, this is a community project. I'm absolutely not against people providing their criticism or creative input. I am against magma cubes though. I am very against magma cubes right now. Oh hey, nice. Now I couldn't leave the area just looking sad and all tunnely like this, so I decided to spruce it up a little bit with some support pillars that almost make the place look homely. And then started adding in some decorations and carved, plankies over on the walls. For example, this here is something as simple as a doorway into the open nether for other people to potentially add their own portals to the network. But look how cool it is! Look how cool the design looks on the inside. I almost regret placing the Chaos Hill portal right next to it, which by the by, itself is looking pretty spiffy. I'm honestly quite proud of the design, even though this is just basically me grabbing a bunch of stairs and vomiting them up a wall. Man, Minecraft, why aren't there a 3x3 paintings though? Why not? One of these walls is actually incredibly useful to us, and that is because this is where my own shop, my own little shop for the time being, is gonna reside. Now, I do plan on expanding the place, which is why a much larger sign for it. But right now, this is just a humble Zloy's shop of useful thingies, which, by the by, we get to actually man thanks to Foxy's incredible plugins. I don't even know if this is a resource packer plugin or what this is, but Foxy came up with these avatars, whom you can place, and whom will just be there. You can even give them materials, check this out. Well, now you're just embarrassing me, aren't you? Point being, I can place my guy over here to just, you know, be a little bit of a Okay, when I wanted to say that be a little bit of a dummy, I didn't mean like in that meaning of the word. Right now, I just want to blop, blop, blop. Couple access in here, simply because we will be selling wood. My noggin in the middle. Here we go, Borch. Here we go, Urk. And here we go, sign. I look nothing like this guy, by the way. Not anymore. Please don't mock my new skin. I made it myself. Now we still need to decorate the portal over here, and we do still need to decorate the portal over there. However, right now I am basically crashing into quite an interesting issue. Hold on a minute, let me double check something real quick. Yo, you still alive? You're still alive, good. And that issue being that, well, but I think that's what's gonna be a focus of the upcoming couple of videos. I need to establish some sort of a material gathering spots if I want to continue selling and if I want to continue building, which, spoiler alert, I freaking love building, so yes, I will be doing a lot of that. But on that topic, I do think that we should be not only giving the community, but also taking a little bit from the community, if we want to continue existing as a nether habeas legal entity. That's a thing that you might have noticed about the current state of the nether portals. See, this one's for the community, this one's for the community, and this one all the way here is to Foxy personally. Yeah, I decided to make his life a little bit easier and actually put his nether portal already established down here into the actual thing. So you know what? That's entirely unfair, and I'm gonna go charge him money for it. You have been connected to the TB Nether Hub network. Please deposit payment of 1 diamond blocks into this chest. You figure he'll realize that it was like me who did this? He watches my videos. So hey, who knows, maybe if he actually pays that, then I'll be able to afford myself some proper armor and not this flippin' bacon foil. But one way or another, this has been an incredibly productive episode, so thank you everybody so much for watching. Are you kidding me with this? Greffery! What do you keep stabbing yourself against to get this tetanus? Are zombies telepathic now? Can you get you beat through a wall? This is a mystery. Apparently. Well, that's something for me to figure out next time, I suppose. This has been SloyXP, this has been Truly Bedrock. To be continued, have a good one. Bye bye. How does it feel to